Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer and another unboxing video. Today we're taking a look at Valkyrie, a Black Orchestra Game by Philip Duberry. You know what? I have to admit this. I thought this box was going to be smaller than this because this is supposed to be a simplified version of Black Orchestra. Valkyrie, we're kind of simplified, but you know what? I don't know. But it's still a big set, full-size box. So I'm really curious to see what all is going to be in this. Now, I have looked at it a little bit before I've seen this when the Kickstarter first started. I kind of forgot some of the stuff on this one. I paid more attention to the Black Orchestra expansion stuff than this. But let's get this thing open up. I want to see what's inside. And I'll tell you what, I want to get this thing played because I absolutely love playing Black Orchestra. It's one of my favorite games. And I mean, how can you not, killing Hitler? It's got to be a good game, right? Well, I guess maybe not, but you know what? It is a great game from my point of view. And look at this artwork, man. I'll tell you what, that is absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful artwork. So let's get this thing opened up. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I'm going to do this real fast because for some reason my brain is fried today. This game is 1 to 4 players. It's only a 30-minute game. That's what I forgot to cover. And it's for ages 14 and up. But there you go. Now let's get it opened up. Now let's take a look at it. So remember, 30-minute game, folks. That's all this is going to be. You can play 3 or 4 games of this before you can play 1 game of Black Orchestra. But is it going to be as good? Ooh, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it. But there you go. There's 1 set of tokens. Okay. And I'll tell you what, look at that artwork. I love this artwork. I love that. That's cool. That is really cool stuff. Now, we're going to have different types of tokens in this one. So we got our keys. All right. And we got whatever that symbol is. Looks like re-rolling some dice maybe. So, all right. Those are going to be upside down, so you're not really sure what they are. Okay. Arrest Goebbels before the rolls. So, yeah, these must be all of your different plot pieces. All right. Looks like we got a little file folder type thing there. We got what? Hitler, Himmler, Goebbels. Those must be our counters for them. Or we're using them for track something. All right, and now what do we have here? This is one of the cool things I like about this game. This is the rule book. It is a single flat page. So you have your setup, everything all on one side. There's your contents, there's your setup. There is the entirety of the rules right there, folks. That is it. Okay, this game, you're going to be able to get this game to the table so fast. Okay, I just hope it's not too simple that it's not going to be worth it. So let's move some stuff out of the way because I was actually expecting a small board and a big box. Now, there's nothing on the back side of the board, but what are we going to get on the front side of the board? And yeah, I'm like in way too tight. All right, so let's do this. Let's show you. Here's this bottom quadrant. So on your turn, as always, they put all of the rules that you need pretty much on the board. Absolutely love it. Conducting a plot, your actions, okay, on your turn phase. Let me move my box. I'm about ready to knock it onto the floor. If we come over to this side over here, all right, looks like we're going to have the Gestapo investigation. So it depends upon what your difficulty level is. You're going to be putting different, those little tokens that match this. You're going to be putting them on this little track. Once it gets to whatever your difficulty is, then you're going to lose the game. Okay. Looks like up here in this upper corner. Oh, we can fold it and do that. Looks like we might have some places for allies over the place. You're recruiting different allies. And there you go. It looks like we're going to be putting our investigator cards right here. I do believe I remember right. If you run out of investigator cards, that's another lose condition for you. So you got to make sure you don't run out of investigator cards as well. All right. So let's see what we got. Now, so we're going to have some investigators. And I'm sure, well, I'm not sure. I'm wondering if some are going to be the same as the other game, just for the simplified version, but I don't know. But looks like we're going to have a little bit different. I'm not really sure how the tokens are going to work. You're going to roll 4 dice at the start of your turn instead of 3 for his special ability. Nothing on the back side of those. All right. And it looks like they're all going to have different special ability. You're going to be able to put your items. General Ludwig Beck. All right. Oh, cool. And there you go. What's that? Ignore enemies in your location. Well, that's actually a cool ability. Now, the dice look to be the exact same dice pretty much as what's in my Black Orchestra dice, or at least the quality of them. Because I know in these ones, if you roll that symbol, something bad happens. If you roll this, you can either put them on the track that's going to help you out, or you can flip them. Either way, I think you have multiple options you can do with those. Depends on what you need at the time. So you have just different abilities or options. Okay, a bunch of Ziploc bags. Now we're going to get some little standees for our characters, so we can move them around the board rather than a lot of the flat tokens. Okay, not really sure how they work out, but I'm sure we're going to put them on. I'm not really worried about how they do. As long as they hold the token, I don't really care, because with as much space that's in this box, I'm probably never going to take them out. Now, if there's as much room in this box to put my full Black Orchestra game and this game all in one, I might just do that. And that way I just one box and have both games and the expansion for the core game. Now, what are the cards we have? Okay, tell us what you know. These are going to be your influencer deck. So just kind of like when you get out of jail, you have to read them secretly. You're going to pick something, maybe roll some dice. Okay, you got your different events. All right, so we'll take a look at those. I'm sure each one of these are probably, hopefully, all going to be different. All right, pause if you need to take a little closer look. So, but as you can see, there's not a ton in this game. But you know, for the way the games play, and it's 30 minutes, you don't really need a ton. Okay, it just needs to be good. That's all my concern is the game good, and I really hope so. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm excited to get this thing to the table. I really am. Black Orchestra, it's one of my favorite games. Oh, I'll play it anytime someone suggests it. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Really, really super fun, and one that I'm really glad that I have in my collection. All right, let's get these cards put back in here. There's not a big deck of cards, so we'll throw those back in. Okay, and that's everything. The only last thing I didn't show you is we're going to go through this one more time. Look at that. Toys for Tots. Tabletop Tycoon, thank you very much. All sales help fight or help go for Toys for Tots. That's absolutely fantastic. But there you go. There's your Black Orchestra. All right, there's Valkyrie there. Oh, and the Resistance, the expansion for that. Some good stuff. War Whispers. Another great game I need to play. Need to play Nemo's War. Yeah, Maximum Apocalypse, which I want to play. You know, and this one here, that one looks really interesting to me. I love to play that. Set a Watch. Go watch our reviews on that. I've played a couple of expansions for that. That's actually a really fun game. Love it. Habsburg Eclipse. Cody's got a deluxe review at that. Great game. And there you go. Okay, and that's everything. So, is it going to fit all back in the box? Of course it's going to fit in the box. There is a lot of extra room in here. It almost looks like they've left room for new stuff, almost. But we'll get that in there. These punch boards I'll probably put under the insert, so that way everything fits tight. Let's get this in there. And we're going to have our rule sheet. We'll just put it right there. And there you go. And there is your box. There's your box cover. Okay. Love it. Love that artwork. Oh, Philip DeBerry. Can't wait to get this one to the table. Oh, I just hope it's as good as Black Orchestra. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Valkyrie, a Black Orchestra game. Hey, let me know what you think or your thoughts are on this game. I don't know if you've played it or not. I know it's going out to all the Kickstarter backers and everything. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in this game. Do you like the idea of this game? A shorter version of Black Orchestra? Do you just rather play Black Orchestra? I don't know. Just, leave your comments down below in the bottom. We'll get to them as soon as we can. And as always, thank you for watching.
Please, please, please like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube, or Sean will come to your house and cause all sorts of problems with your dog.
You will.